Hey, what's going on, everyone? Dog Wildin here, and nah, I ain't fuck with that. Nah, I ain't gonna fuck with all that bullshit. I just want to get straight to the point, get straight to the video. I ain't gonna lead y'all on like I'm doing right now. You feel? But all I gotta say is like and comment for me. Bring my motivation up to keep doing stuff like this if you really be fucking with it. And today I'm gonna be talking about how Joe Biden is making America look like the Great Depression. So, basically, our inflation is at the highest that it's been since the Great Depression. And you need to think, we came out of war right after that, and we had the Dust Bowl, which went and it just completely messed up all the crops on the western side of America. So we didn't really have all that much economy coming through. And Hoover at the time decided, hey, let's cut off all these communications and all these trade routes with everyone else in the world who was really helping us because war was going on and they didn't want to get their ships and stuff getting blown up. But that's besides the point. Back to what I was saying. Biden is messing up. He's tried to go against Ukraine and he's tried to go against all the Israel right now. Look at that. Like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you going and you're trying to start fights and you're supporting stuff and getting us even more in debt? Not even minding the stimulus checks that you sent everyone that wasn't working, which needs to be working for the economy. And it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, how could you be so stupid? Like, you can look at history and you can say, oh no, this is happening. Like, this isn't something that I'm trying to mess with, you know? But he's still trying to do it. And now he's trying to make America kind of an isolationism where we've cut off basically all our trade routes with Korea. We had major trade routes with them, getting a lot of stuff from there. Japan, a lot of those eastern countries, we shut down our trades with because Biden doesn't like them when Trump got in there, and he made peace with all these people. Like, there's so many pictures and evidence of him going over there and creating so much peace between these people. But the farther that we get into this inflation, I mean, gas right now is like 3.40, and it is like a dollar something when Trump was in, you know, and it's actually bad. And our taxes right now, I work retail. Our taxes are almost $10, dude. Like almost 10%. That's crazy. Imagine your tax being 10%. Like, a coupon ain't even gonna solve that, bro. What are you talking about? But in all reality, I'm really hoping that Trump can get in here. Now, I'm not a right-wing red pill activist. I'm not going to sit here and say Republicans the best thing, Trump's the best person in the world. I understand that people don't like Trump for some reason. They always say that he's racist or misogynistic or all these things to say about Trump when in reality everyone loves Trump. You're seeing it all over the news, which the news is trying to like cover it all up, trying to get us to hate Trump, when in reality he's the one that's coming in here, and he's even saying that as soon as he gets into office, he is fixing this stuff. He is getting all this stuff under control. All these illegal immigrants that are coming through Biden are, I can't even explain it. Like, it's stupid. There's been like 5 or 6 cases that I've seen in the past 2-3 months where they've came over here and they've murdered an American citizen being illegal. And all these different people from Israel and all these different places who can just get a passport and just get in here doesn't make any sense to me. How are you going to let these people come through with no background check, not knowing who they are, especially with them being illegal? Which leads me to talk about how Chicago and New York and these big cities are trying to take, like I saw in New York, they're trying to take a school and they're trying to make it into a rehabilitation center for homeless people and immigrants who don't have a house. And it just don't make sense to me. Like, you have homeless people in America. You can help the homeless people that are in America and that are American citizens instead of sitting there and giving money to illegal immigrants who come over and are trying to steal our money because of how bad the cartel and the government is down there. A lot of stuff happening down there. I know the cartel is still very big, bringing stuff into America, which the cartel is bringing in more than 70% of the fentanyl coming in here, causing all these people to get addicted. So if we just got these immigrants and deported everyone, and I know it sounds racist, and I know it sounds like I hate Mexicans. They need to get out of here. I hate immigrants. They're fucking horrible. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for the better future of America, so we don't get into a civil war again, because it's gonna happen. Everyone around us is getting mad at each other, and no one can find an equality when we've tried to put equality everywhere. No one will be happy with what we put out there to help. And it confuzzles me, because why can't you just be happy? Like, all these things are emblems and what people stand for. And I'm not saying that racism and feminism and all this different stuff is good. No, I'm kind of completely against it. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, how are you gonna sit there and you're gonna be like, oh, I'm mad about so-and-so because they didn't say my gender identity, and they didn't say this, and they didn't say that about me, and I'm trying to be quirky, and I'm trying to stand out, and I'm trying... No, bro, shut up. It doesn't make sense. Why are you getting mad about your personal self? There's so much worse things going on, bro. So much worse things, and you're sitting there, and you're like... My gender is more important than everything else, and my skin color is more important than everything else, and this and that. You do not see other races other than I just completely messed up there. You don't see other races, like, for example, Asians and Indians and Native Americans even. They do not have their own month because they will not be respected. And they are, like, Indians, they are still, like, Native American Indians, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, they are still looked at as savages for their old practices, because that idea and that thought has been around for so long. No one can just go and get up and get over it, and it's so stupid. Like, why can't you just get over that type of stuff? Like, there's no reason for all that. Like, you're over there getting all riled up and all mad and all this type of stuff because why? Literally, you don't have a reason to. Like, suck it up and go with your day and just live like everyone else. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Why are you doing that? Back to my Great Depression rant. I am really hoping that Trump can get in here, and I'm hoping that he can make labor unions, and I'm hoping that he can support everyone like Biden was exposed to, but is so senile and off his rocker that he can't see that he needs to help America, and thinks, hey, America can run by itself. It's okay. I can go and spend all this money and do whatever anyone whispers in my ear. Like, there's so many clips of him just going and people whispering in his ear and having to direct him. Like, how is he our president? Man is like 80-something years old, right? I could be wrong. I don't keep up with ages like that. I don't really care. But I know he is old enough to be so senile. He doesn't know what's happening. He has people pointing him on where to go. He is falling off of bikes. Like, all this stuff is happening, and y'all just don't pick up on it. And it's so... Not y'all, not the people watching this. Y'all are probably cool as hell. And if you've made it 10 minutes into this, maybe less, you are probably thinking, I fucks with this, you know? But anyway, if he can get in there, and if he can make labor unions, and he can get America back working, and he can actually get business money and business, like, corporations, because, for example, Gabe's right now is literally lowering hours because they cannot get enough pay to pay for labor. And that's a major corporization. Like, you see that all across Southern America and wherever the fuck, you know? And it's crazy, because if Trump really gets these people back in and working, our economy is going to boost so much. Once they realize, I'm not going to make disability money, and I'm not going to make all this stuff, I need to get out there and work. And if they get out there and work and these businesses are making the money off them, you're going to get paid more. You're going to have all this stuff happen, and it's going to be amazing for America, and hopefully America will get rich again, and we'll have those billions and trillions of dollars that Biden has just went and spent out of thin air that we're going to have to pay back. And American tax dollars are not going to cover that. I just know they're not. That is billions upon billions of dollars that he has gone and wasted, and it just doesn't add up. America is not going to make that much money because you are not boosting the economy like you should be as a president. When you think of a president, you really need to be in the mindset of, I am a businessman for the biggest nation in the world. I am looking at all these people, and I am sitting here and I am talking to them, and I am trying to move them into the American spirit, when Biden is sitting here and he's, oh, I'm going to make Easter Transvestite Day. I'm going to change the national holiday that's for the Lord and Savior that we all should be praising, And I really do believe that America needs to get back into religion. I know it sounds stupid, and I know all this stuff is brain dead to you. It's just a story. But you need to realize, if you sit there and you manifest that it's going to happen, dude. And I promise you that every single day will get better past that point. I'm not going to get into all that because that's personal. But, if you just motivate yourself and you get in that mind frame of, I can do this, and every day is going to be better towards this point, then yes, it's going to be better. But in reality, how I'm looking at it is, Civil War's about to start. We might go back into a Great Depression. I'm not saying that we're going to go into a Great Depression. There will never, ever be something like the Great Depression. That was horrible. But you need to think, we are getting pretty close to that point. There's people who's having to downgrade houses and trade cars back because they cannot pay the payment because they are not getting enough money. That's going to be my 13-minute rant. As I said, if y'all like it and y'all want more of this type of content, just like and comment. I don't care if you subscribe. Just leave me a positive review and say, this is cool, bro. Keep doing this, and I'll make more. For real. Anyway, deuces, y'all. Love y'all. Have a good day and have a good time until I post again, which might be a year or months, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. See y'all.